Hey there, fellas, Phoenician Local back. I just got done hand washing my bike. Maybe you can't tell from here, but yesterday I took her mudding a little bit and she got quite a bit dirty, so decided to hand wash her today. And this is part one of two because I'm going to be putting lights all over it for a Christmas parade in Phoenicia Sunday night. And I will post a screenshot picture of that on my Instagram sometime before then. But here's a close look at my bike, kind of all clean. I shined up the bars on here, so that's all kind of shiny. That wasn't like that. Oh wow, look at how good that looks on camera. Wow, that was all muddy before. My rims look absolutely nice. You can probably see somewhat of your reflection in it. Yeah, my rims were really muddy. They didn't even look that clean before. I cleaned the middle here. I cleaned somewhat of the spokes. I did the sidebars on either side of the bike. I did there and there. I did the front, and that didn't look, I mean, it's kind of scratched up and whatnot, but it did not look as clean as it did there. I did the frame. I did this whole triangle right here. I did all that, so this is a little bit more shiny. You can kind of see it's a bit more shiny. It's not foggy like it was before and all muddy. So that's all shiny now. Kind of see some of the water still on there. But it's pretty clean now. Oh yeah, she's shining. I cleaned down in here because this all right here was filled with mud. You can kind of see some of it still in there. I couldn't get inside that that screw there, whatever that is, that bolt. I couldn't get inside of here. So that's just kind of, but it looks better than it did before. This is a lot shinier now. So you can kind of see, oh yeah, that looks really nice. It's like a dark navy kind of blue color, this bike. But yeah, I know, you can actually see the color of this bike now. Before it was just kind of like light brown and covered in mud, but now it looks really nice and really shiny. Very clean. I did the back bars here. I did the rear rim as well. You can see that's shiny. This wasn't as clean as it was before. I did the rear reflectors. There's that one. And this one as well. I did, however, clean the corner of my flag a little bit. Let me zoom out here. You can see the corner of that flag is kind of a little less dirty than it was before. I did do both the front and the rear sidewalls of the tires and the top of the rim. On both sides, so on this side and that side I did, but I did that in the front and the back here, so it looks all nice and clean. Did the rear reflector. I tried to do it around the chain. I did inside here as well. I cleaned all that. That was full of mud. Cleaned the chain a little bit. I cleaned in here, all this here, and kind of inside in through here. I hand washed this entire thing, by the way. And I'll show you what the water looks like in a second, but I hand washed this entire bike. Took me like, I don't know, maybe like an hour and 20 minutes it took me to hand wash this entire thing, because I don't have the hose. We put the hose away for the winter. So, but I hand washed this entire thing, so it looks a lot cleaner. This looks a lot cleaner right in here. You can see it's a little bit more shinier than it was before. Yeah, looks really nice, but I hand washed the seat off, but you can just tell she's all nice and shiny now. So it's all nice and hand washed, all clean, and ready to have zip ties, duct tape, and lights on her. But yeah, it's gonna look good once I finish doing that. I'll do another video on that, but yeah. By the way, here's what the water looks like. You can't really tell on camera, but the water's like a really nasty green color. You can't really tell. Not because of the washcloth, but you can kind of, maybe if I darken the screen. Maybe not. You can kind of see it, kind of like a dark green kind of color. But yeah, this was clear water before, but now this is like all muddy water from washing off the bike. But yeah, it took me like an hour and 20 minutes to hand wash all this, and yeah, it's all shiny and came out good. So That's the mongoose, dolomite, all shiny and cleaned. Right there. So, catch you guys later, and, oh yeah, like and subscribe only if you want to. I really could care less. I don't really give a shit. So, if you want to like and subscribe, go ahead. If you don't want to, then fuck it.